Hello everyone and welcome back to LuxandWine. My name is Caitlin. If you're new here, welcome. And today I am so excited to share my first impressions of my new Alma BB. I cannot wait to show you guys. I wanted to change it up a little bit and do less unboxings and more first impressions. Let me know in the comments below if you like that. Oh, and while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I'm going to talk a little bit more about kind of how I've been using this bag, what I like about this bag, just my overall thoughts. Right before Thanksgiving, I got this bag. This was my last bag purchase for the year. I think I bought maybe 4 or 5 bags the whole year. This was a very light year for bags. The world was a little weird in 2020, and I really wanted to be very thoughtful in what I purchased. So I haven't really purchased a lot this year. Here she is. This is the Louis Vuitton Alma BB in the empreinte leather, the black empreinte leather. And then this does not come with it. This is my bag charm. I've been really enjoying having my Fleur de Monogram bag charm on it. This bag charm, you guys have seen this on so many bags. I put this on my Pollen bag. I've worn this on my Neverfull. I've worn this on my Speedies, so many bags. If you don't have a bag charm from Louis Vuitton, I highly recommend it. I know that they're stupid expensive, but you will wear them. And even if you don't have a bag from Louis Vuitton, you can actually take these and put these on any bag. I think that, you can do whatever you want with the things you buy with your money, okay? I love this bag. And actually the cloche with the keys is right here. I don't have the lock on it. I think I put the lock somewhere. I don't know. I don't keep the lock on it, but I absolutely love this bag. I actually did not have a black designer bag. This bag behind me, that is a bag from Henry Bendel that looks a lot like a Chanel boy, but you guys know I don't do Chanel. So that was the other black bag that I had that has silver hardware. And then you guys have also seen my black quilted circle bag, but that was a really inexpensive bag from Macy's. So I really was on the hunt for a black designer bag. And I had looked at the Speedy BB also. I think it's the Speedy BB. So because they actually used to have Speedy 25s in empreinte leather. They also used to make a Speedy 20 in empreinte leather, and they don't have that anymore. So they replaced it with a different Speedy. But my problem with the Speedies is getting in and out. And so I really wanted something that was slightly more open and zip top also. So this really fit the bill. And I was concerned when I went that the store wasn't going to have it. And I got really lucky that they had it in stock, because currently this bag is going for well over retail on Fashion File, because apparently it's hard to get and it's often sold out online. It's got feet, which is great. Also, different to this bag versus the classic Alma in canvas. I think the Alma in canvas, the zipper is a little higher. The zipper's lower on this one, so I really liked that. I also absolutely love the interior. This shade of orange, like, I know it probably kind of looks like Halloween with the black and orange, but honestly, it really doesn't. Like, it's really beautiful. I love a soft interior lining. It's just absolutely beautiful. And so far it's wearing really well. Of course, I do keep all of my things that I keep in my bag. I keep everything inside canvas pieces. The strap attaches here, so I'll show you guys the strap really quick. So it came with this strap right here. It's not adjustable, so I'm not really a big fan of the strap, and it's kind of thick and wide. Like, I don't think it looks that cute. So it clips one to the front strap and one to the back strap, so you can see it's kind of a catty corner strap clip. It's fine if I was gonna use that, but honestly, I have not used this strap, not even once, because the other thing I haven't shown you guys yet, surprise, surprise. So I got a bag strap from the 1854 collection. I love this. This is so beautiful, and I've worn it. What have I been wearing it on? So I've been wearing it on this bag for the most part. I actually, the day that I went and bought this bag, I was wearing my Speedy 30, my Speedy 30 in Damier Ebene, and it looks gorgeous. I mean, this strap just looks really great on a bunch of different bags. It looks great on the push-up Matisse. So this is a guitar strap, so it's shorter, and so you'll notice how short it is. So it's really great just as a fashion strap. When you're carrying the bag, you can really see it hang down, and it's really, really cute. It's really only intended to be worn on the shoulder. Now, I have pretty narrow sloping shoulders, so for me, it does kind of slip off my shoulder a little bit. And if you do, so because it is a guitar strap, if you wear it crossbody, I don't know if you guys can see, if I can sit up a little bit, you will see it does sit really high if you're wearing it crossbody. I don't mind that, but honestly, I rarely wear this crossbody like that, but it has worked with my Speedy. The weight of my Speedy 30, it does stay on my shoulder a little better just because that bag's a little heavier. This bag is obviously, it's heavier because it's leather, but once all the contents are inside, this bag is lighter weight just because it's smaller. But anyways, absolutely love it. Doesn't it look so cute? All like customized. I fully believe that if you're going to invest in these pieces, especially pieces that are more popular, when you can kind of make it your own with different accessories, doesn't have to be a Louis Vuitton bag charm. I can't remember who, there's another company that makes charms. I've also seen Henry Bendel actually used to make when they were still around. I actually have one of their bag charms just like that too. So it doesn't have to be a Louis Vuitton bag charm. Heck, you can even put like, you know, modify a necklace and like put it across your bag. Again, you do you. It is whatever you want to do, or even just a regular, if you have one of the regular keychains. I just think that this bag with the leather and just the clean lines of it and the gold hardware is just perfectly poised for any sort of, you know, a special strap or a charm or anything like that. And you can see how deep it is inside. And even when it's open like this, you can see how easy it is to get in. I mean, you can easily reach in there and you're not scraping your hands across the zippers or fighting the zippers. There's also a slip pocket right in here. I don't really use that much. I think I stick some papers or coupons back there sometimes, but that's really pretty much it. If you've seen any of my previous videos, I carry the same thing in all of my bags. But just for giggles, in case this is the first time you're watching me and you're really just interested in this bag, I will show you what I put inside. So of course I have my mini pochette accessoire in damier ebene, my matching key pouch in damier ebene, damier graphite key pouch, my zippy wallet. This was a limited edition from last year in the studded damier ebene with the rose ballerine interior. And then sunglasses. This is just a pair of Henry Bendel sunglasses. And then I still am carrying around my hand sanitizer and my hand lotion in a Ziploc bag. I do have a pouch that doesn't have fabric lining, but personally, I just don't want to deal with having to clean something. So, and this top is not very trustworthy. So I just keep this in a Ziploc for now while we're living the hand sanitizer life. And then I'm also going to put in my iPhone 11 Pro, and then my straw, my little collapsible straw. And you guys can see everything fits in there really nicely, and there's still room to spare because my sunglasses are actually down in there. So this fits. It's kind of like a Speedy in that you just keep putting things in, but Speedies just look bigger. This one fits all the same things that my Speedy 25 does. And I mean, you can see it just, it's really interesting. I don't load down my Speedy 25 because I have a bag organizer in it. So there, obviously you could probably fit more in a Speedy 25, but this is generally what I carry in my Speedy 25. Also, let me show you this compared to my Pochette Métis. So you can see in comparison to the Pochette Métis, this is a very similar size. I've been using this bag a lot lately to compare to different bags and show you guys. But you can see it's a little bit wider than the Pochette Métis. And then of course it's got the two compartments, but the interior lining is really nice. It's also, when it's loaded down, this is obviously lighter weight because this is all canvas versus this is all leather. There is definitely some weight to this bag. Because it is all leather. So I've been carrying it for a couple of months, and I will say I absolutely love it. No regrets. This was a great purchase. It is expensive. It's definitely more expensive than canvas, but it's definitely a far cry from a Capucines. I think the Empreinte leather is very well priced for how durable it is. Originally, I was actually looking at going with a Fendi Peekaboo in the mini size, which would have fit a little bit less and also would have been more delicate. I really wanted my bags to be a little bit more durable. I also don't like to have to worry about bags or baby bags. I do take care of my bags, but as you can see from the things up here, like this tote up here has also been very, very durable. I do treat my vachette leather, but I don't try to like majorly baby them. I just, as I've mentioned in previous videos, I don't necessarily carry them out in the open in a torrential downpour. If I'm wearing a raincoat, this is under my raincoat. It's just how I roll. I know that I'm not freaking out because a little bit of water on this is not gonna hurt it. So this bag has been really, really great. Also, let me weigh it for you guys. So I took everything out of the bag, so it's completely empty, and I took my charm off, and then I weighed it. It actually weighs 1.2 pounds. I just weighed it with my handy dandy luggage scale that I use more for weighing handbags for you guys than I do for luggage, because where are we even going? So I can't remember the last time I was on a plane. Yeah, I can't remember. This is actually 1.2 pounds, which is surprising because I think this is lighter weight than the Pollen Numero Un Mini, which I have. So I actually just recently filmed a video about this bag, so you can see, again, for comparison, size comparison, you can kind of see the sizes there. This bag is actually heavier because of the hardware and the chain on it. Since this has a leather strap instead of a chain, it's definitely lighter weight. It's only a little bit, I think this one was 1.6 pounds, I want to say. And then this one, like I just said, was 1.2 pounds. So it's not very heavy. Even though it is full leather, it's a great weight. And this is really nice and comfortable for putting your arm through. And again, you can just use the regular strap. You can use it without the strap. I personally like my fashion strap. So far, I have seen no signs of wear. I've had no issues with the corners. The feet look fabulous. The interior looks great. And I've worn this bag quite a bit. I've worn my bum bag a couple of times. I do prefer my Louis Vuitton bum bag for like on the body when I'm grocery shopping. I find the bum bag to be way better. And since that's the majority of what I leave the house for, sometimes I will switch into that bag, but it's been raining a lot here in North Louisiana. So this has been primarily what I've been wearing. And I've even worn this bag in the rain with my other strap. I know some people have expressed concern about how this is going to wear over time, but in all honesty, this is not a true white. And I think that that was intentional when Louis Vuitton did that, to not make it a true white, because if this was a true white, I think you definitely would see it turn over time. But because it's already a slightly off white, I think it's going to wear better. And then of course, this is a really nice material. I definitely feel, now I keep my hands pretty clean. So obviously I'm not trying to like, rub my hands on it when it's dirty, but I do expect that at some point it's probably going to get something on it and I'll probably have to spot treat it. But I'm not really overly concerned about it because I can feel the material is really nice. And again, because it's slightly off-white instead of white, I think it's going to age a lot more gracefully than things from Louis Vuitton that are white, or really just anything that is bright white. You're going to see that turning with age. Like you guys remember my Fendi Spy bag that is definitely, it was white, but the straps have really kind of patinaed with age, and that kind of yellowish off-white really just comes with age. And so if it's already that color, you're not going to see the age as much. So again, I think it's a really great option. So if you were thinking about this bag, I highly recommend it, especially if you're looking at it in comparison to a Fendi Peekaboo. Because the truth of the matter is, if you're getting the same size bag, you're getting a little bit more durability. And this is over $1,000. I think it's about at the time that I'm filming this video, it's about $1,150 cheaper to buy this bag from Louis Vuitton than to buy the version from Fendi. Now there is one difference I do want to point out. Fendi does have I think it's a 2-year warranty against any defect. That is something Louis Vuitton does not have. Louis Vuitton actually does not have a official warranty. But as you guys know, if you've seen my previous videos, I have talked about 2 different bags that I've had replaced by Louis Vuitton for various issues. One of my bags just wore completely improperly, and the other one had a hole in it. It was a whole traumatic thing. There's a whole video about that. But they really took very good care of me in both cases. The point is, if you're a good customer with Louis Vuitton, you've bought a few things, even if it's your first purchase, if you're just honest about how you've cared for the bag, if there's something wrong, if there's stitching coming out, they're going to repair it. They're going to take care of it. And if you go to somewhere and they say no, take it to a different store, come back a different day, talk to a different person. I think I've only had one time where I was completely blown off by an associate, and I went to a different store. Now, I have since built a relationship with an associate, and that's another reason why it's really good to have somebody you have a relationship with, because they know you, they know how you care for your bags, and they can be your advocate if something goes wrong. To me, it's not worth another $1,000. For $1,000, I could buy a few more pollen bags or another YSL bag, or another bag. I could buy 2 bags for what the, like 2 luxury bags for what the Fendi one cost. And I just really, at the end of the day, as much as I would love the Fendi Peekaboo, I could not justify that expense. And I was not finding a Fendi Peekaboo on the pre-loved market in the condition that I was looking for. On the pre-loved market at the time that I was looking, I think the Fendi Peekaboo in the mini in black was, I think, within $200 of just buying this new. So again, I'm going, do I want a used bag or this brand new? I also want to say, if you love the smell of leather and like the smell of a Louis Vuitton store, this smells like a Louis Vuitton store. If you live in the Dallas area, they remodeled the Louis Vuitton store in Dallas at the North Park location, and it is stunning. I will insert some photos that I took from that grand opening. It was awesome. Even though it was during COVID, we, wore masks. Everybody was super safe. We were super distanced. They're limiting how many people were in the store, but I was really excited to see the store, and it was just absolutely beautiful and a great experience. And so thanks, Manny. I also did check out the red version of this. Unfortunately, the red version of this, the glazing is navy, and it was kind of weird to me. I loved the color of the bag, except I did not like the navy glazing. I do like that this is all black. This is also really, really thick, well done glazing. Again, I have no concerns about how this bag is gonna wear over time. So my first impression is very positive. This one, I love, I'd say, as much as my Push-Up Matisse. And that's a lot. Like, my Push-Up Matisse was like the bag in my collection for a long time that like I just switch out and end up back in my Push-Up Matisse. But this one really has filled that need in my collection for a black bag that is beautiful but subtle. It doesn't scream designer. Obviously, in the lights you can see it, but it's not really loud. You can't tell from across the room the way you can with a monogram bag. You can't tell from across the room that it's a designer bag, which is one of the things that I like, because you guys know I'm not super ostentatious. I really don't like a lot of logo. So I really think that it's very subtle, and I do like that, because I don't necessarily want to be a walking Louis Vuitton advertisement either. I do like the monogram pattern, but I do like, as I've said before, that this is like really, really subtle. If you have any more questions about this bag, as always, leave them in the comments down below. I have recently started a blog, so I will be doing blog posts on all of my bags eventually. So as of right now, I don't have a post on this bag, but I will probably do a short post kind of talking about what I talked about in this video on this bag. But if you have any questions, as I said, you can leave them in the comments down below and I will respond to them. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at LuxandWine, where you can see me styling this bag with my outfits. And please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Hit the thumbs up button if you like videos like this, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.